iRacing have just rolled out an absolutely game-changing feature. This will completely change the way we all practice and get fast on iRacing. In this video, I'm going to show you just how cool and how important it is to know. It's this, the active reset save start point hidden away in the settings. But this thing is an absolute game changer. I'm astonished iRacing have actually done this. It kind of goes a little bit against the ethos of iRacing being a really accurate simulation. But let's see what it's going to do. We're going to head out to track here for Zolder. I'm practicing for Jimmy Broadbent's 23-hour race. Racing it last year. I'll be streaming this on my channel, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see me racing. But here's how it works. Coming out of the pits here, and normally you have to do the really tedious get out of the pits every time. You can see me having some fun warming up my tyres. But did you hear that little beep? That little beep was me setting the active start point, and now I'm going to activate it, and we immediately go back to that point. So every time you head out on track for practice session, you can always flick that button there, and you don't have to do the pit exit. Now let's say I'm going to simulate a crash here. So I've had a crash. What am I going to do? You guessed it, we're going to go back to the active save start point. Now, you know, this thing can be a real time saver, but I think it's going to be so important when it comes to practicing certain corners. We're here at Zolder. Obviously the chicane is huge, track limits, big curbs either side. You need to absolutely smash this. I'm going to set the marker. So I set the marker there, coming in really hot, and you can see now I'm going to practice getting on the brakes, trying to make it in. When do I need to get on the brakes? I need to get off the brakes. How aggressive can I be with the curbs? If you play iRacing, you will know how much time you would need to this. I just did an hour practice session before this in the Mazda, and it took me so long to get comfortable with the chicane because I had to wait every lap to hit it. And you can see here, this is an absolute game changer. Let me know in the comments if you agree with me or if you just think it's like meh. But for me, this changes everything. I'm going to be test driving so much in iRacing. When it comes to improving certain corners, I'm going to be there. When it comes to me coaching other drivers, I'm going to be advising them to set their active start points in certain places and get really comfortable with certain corners. So this thing is absolutely mad. If you have a look at the replay here, you can see me. This is not edited footage at all. This is just me going in and hitting the chicane, getting comfortable with the track limits, getting comfortable with the curbs. It absolutely changes everything. Thank you so much, iRacing, for doing a massive quality of life feature. I've got a really good feeling about iRacing at the moment. I think I'm going to be hitting it hard in 2023. So I really hope you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think, and I'll see you next time.